talking about 5 career lessons that we could learn from Cardi B. So 5 career lessons we could learn from Cardi B. 5. Just let me pin it on Instagram. Yay. Hey guys. I should be playing some Cardi in the background, but hey. Hey everybody. How do I flip the screen? Alright. Alright. Comment is pinned on Instagram and it's up on Facebook. Okay, great. So tonight we're talking about 5 career lessons we could learn from Cardi B. Now, if you've been watching Grammys this week, you would have known that Cardi B walked away with the best rap album of last year. For people that don't follow Cardi B, this life I'm gonna try to be as detailed as possible with what I'm gonna describe. You can still get knowledge from this life even if you don't follow Cardi B. But I find her journey quite remarkable, and there are some valuable takeaways that we could use in our careers from Cardi B. So let's recap. In 2017, Cardi B had a phenomenal year. Coming off of Love and Hip Hop, which is a American reality show. She came off of Love and Hip Hop. She wasn't like a big known personality, but she got the opportunity to start building her music and showcasing it on Love and Hip Hop. She used the platform that she was given on Love and Hip Hop efficiently to start pushing the fact that she was an artist and to start pushing her music. The first thing that stood out to me about Cardi B was how authentic she was. And that's one of the first things that we can learn from Cardi B career-wise. Cardi B is extremely authentic, and people resonate with people who are authentic. So if you are a genuine person and people don't really like people that are fake. So one of the major factors that help propel Cardi B's career is the fact that Cardi B is a very authentic person. You can't take it from her. 2017, Cardi B had a phenomenal year. She had Bodak Yellow. She dropped Bodak Yellow and everybody was singing. Regardless or not, if you went to the club, it was playing the cruise, it was playing on every radio station. You'd be in the office and you hear, I don't dance now, I make money moves. Matter of fact, we at HR Boss, we were so inspired by Cardi B. We actually have a course called Money Moves, which is our how to start a business course. We have another course after one of her songs, Secure the Bag. All of these are Cardi B's terms, and I thought it fitting that we dedicate this live tonight to Cardi B, her success and career lessons that we could learn from Cardi B. Hi guys. Okay, so phenomenal year in 2017. Released Bodak Yellow, but the Cardi B reign would not let up. A lot of people thought that Cardi B would just drop like one hit and that would be the end of Cardi. But Cardi came back in 2017. After Bodak Yellow, Cardi B come back swinging, dropping hit after hit after hit after hit. In 2017, she was named the #1 female rapper on the Billboard charts. The only body that ever did that before Cardi B was Lauryn Hill. That is phenomenal. I ain't get into the career stuff yet. I am waiting until some more people join the live. In 2018, which was last year, Cardi B not only put out an album that had Nicki Minaj shook. Cardi B dropped Sauce continuously, validating herself as the #1 female rapper in the industry. Cardi B, while doing all of this, had a baby and a whole husband. So she had a new baby and she just got married. All of this happened in 2018. Here are 5 career lessons that we could take away from Cardi B. #1, set goals that scare you and be intentional about achieving them. When Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, Cardi B was a mess, to be quite frank. She was a mess in terms of her personal brand, and she was kind of like all over the place. She had an idea of where she wanted to go. She knew that her work was good, but she did not have like a specific or intentional plan as to how to get there. For you, it may be the same thing. You might be in your current job right now. You know you want to be a manager in the next 5 years, or you want to start your own business, or go into entrepreneurship full time, but there's no defined plan. Cardi B used the time that she was on Love and Hip Hop to upskill herself, work on her personal brand, and work on her work ethic. So all that time she was on Love and Hip Hop, she was busy building relationships, networking, being genuine, building an audience, all of that time when she was on Love and Hip Hop. How does this apply to you and your career? To you and your career, you need to spend time, know that you're in trenches, doing the exact same thing. Oh no, doing the exact same thing. So while you're at that job that you really don't want to be at, use the time to work on your personal brand, build your network, join clubs and associations, and create a plan so that when the opportunity presents itself, you are ready to step in. You cannot have an opportunity present itself and then wait to get ready. Does that make sense? I ain't seen the hearts tonight. Where is the heart? Where are the hearts? I need hearts, people. Anyway, so you have to, while you're at that job stuck, or while you're in a situation that you really don't want to be in, you have to work on a plan to get you to the next level. You can't sit down and be grumpy and be like, you know what, I don't really want to be in this job. I don't really want to do this particular thing. These people get me sick. But you are making no effort to get to the next step. You are not using your current place of employment as a training ground to practice good habits. So when you have a business, like I have a business, I have to be consistent. I have to practice good traits like being punctual. I have to put in X amount of hours per day in order to make my business profitable. If you're at the people's job, you practice the traits. These are traits that are habits when formed, nobody could take from you. So you practice getting to work early. You practice giving 100% of your time while you're at the people's employment. You practice networking because you engage and you meet with different employees on a daily basis. You practice all of these business skills and all the training that they're giving you for free. Sap that up. Absorb it. Absorb it. All the training, all the skills, sap that up and absorb it. So while you are in the place that you don't really want to be in, that is training you for the opportunity, so that when the opportunity comes, you could step into the opportunity. You're not busy getting ready for the opportunity because you're already ready. As Cardi B would say, stay ready. Okay? So the first thing, set goals that scare you and be intentional about achieving them. Number 2, develop your skill set while at work and work on your personal brand. So in 2017, when Cardi came up with Bodak Yellow, Cardi upskilled herself and she was ready, but she wasn't ready for the social media trolls. So Cardi had an issue with her teeth. Everybody know Cardi B's teeth weren't all the way aesthetically pleasing. Wait, I lick off my eyelash. All the way aesthetically pleasing. Did I? Okay. All the way aesthetically pleasing. So Cardi B went and she got some kind of cosmetic work done on her teeth. And she made herself, she worked on her image, she got a personal stylist, and Cardi B came back out looking like the superstar that she really is, right? Why again? Okay, Facebook is behaving weird. So Cardi B came back out looking like the superstar that she really is. What am I saying? Personal brand has a lot to do with everything. You could be the best rapper. You could be the best at the job that you currently do. You could be best. You can have the best skill set. But a lot of people, especially in the Caribbean, judge you based on how you look, how you carry yourself, how you speak. Even before you open your mouth, people are unwilling to give you a chance based on how you dress. And it's very poor in the Caribbean. It's very sad that people judge you so intently. But we know the environment that we live in the Caribbean. So therefore, if you want to be taken seriously, or if you want to advance your brand or your career, you know you have to work on your personal brand. Investing in your personal brand is going to take a monetary investment. It's just not time. but it means that you have to take the time to invest money on building a wardrobe that is professional. You have to take the time into building an image that presents as a professional image. Are there any questions? I'm just rambling. An image that is a professional appearance. I think that in Caribbean, even if you're talking nonsense and you look good, people are more inclined to listen to you than if you are somebody that is really, really smart and you look pop down. That's the truth. I was doing Instagram lives for probably about 2 years now. And I used to just hop on Instagram live or Facebook live anyway. And I realized that my viewership was down. I used to be spitting all kind of knowledge, giving away free career advice. And I used to get like 5, 6, 7 people on Instagram. And I was like, why people don't want this free knowledge? Why people don't want this free career advice that I'm offering? But I realized it had a lot to do with my image. Before, I wouldn't do all of this for a live, but I recognized the only way that people will sit and listen to me for an hour is if I work on my personal brand and my appearance. From the time I did that, my professional career started to do so. Is it right? No. Is it something that is uncomfortable for me? Yes. But I realized that I have to do it in order to get to the next level. And Cardi B understood that as well. Cardi B worked on her personal brand, and as soon as she did that, her career went like this. Because Cardi B looked like a star, so people started to treat her like a star. Same thing for you in your personal career. If you look like somebody that's professional, you look like somebody that is about business, people are going to treat you or address you how you dress. It's that simple. People are going to address you based on the way that you dress. Number 3, consistency. Cardi B understands that consistency always wins. So let's compare Cardi to Nicki. Nicki came out when it was at UV. So let's say 2010, 2011, right? Nicki Minaj was the hottest thing. I mean, I remember it was her and Drake that came out at the same time, and they had some hit songs. I Wish I Had This Moment for Life. She came up with that monster, with that Roman thing. Help me now. A lot of people, it's 18 of y'all on Instagram, 10 of y'all on Facebook. Help me with some Nicki Minaj songs. But Nicki came out in that Drake era, and Nicki dominated. The problem with Nicki Minaj became too comfortable. Nicki Minaj fans don't come for me, because I want to know it true. Nicki became comfortable. There was no other female rapper in the game doing what Nicki was doing on the level that Nicki was doing it. So Nicki became comfortable. A lot of us move like Nicki Minaj. So we reach this level of success in our career or this level of success in our business, and we begin to get comfortable because in a competition. We begin to say, man, I got this promotion, nobody else in my department ain't like me, or I have this business, nobody else is doing this business like me, so I can relax. I got wiggle room. Comfort. When you become too comfortable, people realize that you become comfortable, and people, oh right, the album was Pink. Thank you. When you become too comfortable, that gives breathing room for competitors to say, yeah, though, she comfortable. Let me run in and run through and see if I could steal her market. Or if you're at work, to say, yeah, though, she comfortable in the job that she's doing. She don't want a promotion. There is no desire or thirst to go after something that is greater in terms of a new promotion, a new role, a new department, or if you're starting a business, a new business venture. You're comfortable here, but there's always somebody doing better than you. Why not go after that person who is above you in terms of business? So I find we have like a Nicki Minaj approach, which is getting comfortable while we are on top. Now, on the flip side, Cardi B Cardi B realized in 2017, when she had Bodak Yellow, everybody and their mother was saying, I don't dance, no, I make money moves. And Cardi said, look, let me write this. And 2 months later, Cardi dropped another hit. The next year, Cardi come out with another hit, A Baby and a Husband. Cardi's secret to her success was her ability to remain consistent. So as a professional, a young career professional, what are you doing to maintain consistency? Are you consistent with the quality of work that you're producing every day at work? Do you do good work 1 week when you feel like it? And then the next week you produce reports that have errors in it? Do you 1 week do excellent presentations, and then the next time somebody hear you, them like, wait, that's the same person? Do you 1 week, socialize with your team members and encourage them, and then the next week you are the president of the disgruntled squad? What is it that you do consistently well? Cardi's selling point, or Cardi's pull, or the key behind Cardi's success, which is the third point, is her ability to remain consistent. I am not saying that Cardi B is the best rapper that ever lived, because I believe that Nicki Minaj is very talented. But the point that Cardi understands is that consistency always beats talent. So you can be the most talented person in the world, but if you don't deliver consistently every time, people ain't gonna check for you. And that applies to every area of your career. If you have a business and people are buying a product from you, and 1 minute they buy food from you and it tastes good, and the next minute they buy food from you and it already, people are not gonna patronize your business. If you're a young professional and people are interviewing you or looking at you for a promotion, the same thing. They're gonna look at you. Is she hot sometimes and then lukewarm some other times, or hot and cold some other times? Is she consistently a high performer, or does she perform when she feel like? Is it that when she gets vexed, she just don't come work, or does she consistently come work regardless of the situation or regardless of how she feels? So again, the 3 points: set goals that scare you and be intentional about going after them. While you're waiting in your frustrated place, or waiting in a place that you know you're not destined to be, work on developing your skill set and building your personal brand. And number 3, be consistent. No, number 4, turn your negativity into fuel. Cardi B thrives on people telling her she cannot do it. Cardi B came into this game as an underdog from the beginning, and she slowly started to prove people wrong. There were so many critics, so many commentators saying this love and hip hop star cannot dominate the rap game. This girl that used to do funny videos, when she first came out, she used to do all of these funny videos on Instagram. She doesn't act like a superstar. She connects with her fans. She does funny lives. Cardi B's a joker. She is a joker. So the way in which she went about propelling her career was not traditional in the sense of how a superstar would do it. But Cardi B turned all the negative critics into fuel for motivating her to do bigger and better things. Regardless of what you're going through or your circumstances, there will always be naysayers. There will always be people saying, well, she can't do it, or she could only do it for X amount of time, or you can't get that promotion. Why you applying for that specific job? Why it is that you want to study a master's, you're not going to get a raise, or you're not going to get a better job. There will always be people trying to pull you down. There will always be people in your ear buzzing, trying to make you not do the things that you were called to do. Cardi B uses that negative energy as fuel for her success. I want you keep that same energy. Use that same fuel from that negative energy to propel you into doing the things that you were called to do, and to propel you to do the things that the dogs are fighting. To do the things that propel you into your success. So regardless of what people are saying, regardless of how people underestimate you, or regardless of how people underestimated her, Cardi B uses negative energy as fuel for her success. She realized that she was the underdog in her career, and she worked tirelessly and relentlessly to prove the point that she is right now the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Cardi B was the first female rapper to win a Grammy Award. And I think that shook some people in the industry to know that somebody that was an Instagram celebrity, or somebody that came from a reality show, which is Love and Hip Hop, could consistently grind and prove themselves as a top talent in the industry. Number 5. So recap: set goals that scare you and be intentional about achieving them. Number 2, develop your skill set and work on your personal brand. Number 3, be consistent, stay the course. Number 4, turn your negativity into fuel that drives you to your success. And number 5, be authentic and stay true to you. I found on my journey that by doing me authentically, so being genuine and connecting with my audience has served me very well. I am quirky, I am odd, I don't try to be like any other influencer. I am authentically me. Either you can like me or not. If it is you don't like my delivery style, you can find somebody else delivery style that you find more favorable. And Cardi B is the same way. Cardi B is Cardi B. You can get the sophisticatedly ratchet Cardi B. You know what to expect when you book Cardi B for a show. You know what to expect when you listen to a Cardi B song. Cardi B is Cardi B straight across the board. And people appreciate somebody that is genuine and somebody that's authentic. It builds, I'm not a marketing expert, but I think that when people could connect with you on an authentic or genuine level, it does a lot for your personal brand. You create a following because people are attracted to you, are drawn to you, so you create a more authentic following. So that even if competitors come into the market, your people are your people. Like Cardi B has Cardi Gang. Similarly with our local Barbadian Rihanna. If people come for Rihanna, people feel so invested into Rihanna's journey in being there with her for the last 10 years as she was growing as an artist. When Rihanna doesn't even have to defend herself. Rihanna maybe comes after whoever is trying to attack or pull down Rihanna. Being authentic is a major part of your personal brand and moving forward in your career. So if you are a professional and you come over as being very fake in terms of what you say, being very unjust in terms of decisions that you make, being very two-moted. So you're saying one thing to a colleague and then talking and saying something else to a supervisor, people see right through that. So you might think you're doing it to get ahead over the other colleague or the other employee, or you're trying to look good in supervisor's eyes, but people will see you as the person who is backstabbing or the person who is two-sided. And you do not want to build a reputation on lies, or you don't want to build a reputation as a person who is not a trustworthy person or a genuine person. So, recap. Set goals that scare you and be intentional about achieving them. Develop your skill set and work on your personal brand. 3, be consistent. 4, regardless of your circumstance, turn all that negative energy into fuel for your success. And 5, be authentically you. Being authentic carries you a long way. Those are the 5 lessons that I learned from Cardi B. I am going to take some comments and some questions, and then we're going to have the power closeout right after. All right. So, I got some hand raises. Mel says, are people who try to copy you? Okay. Questions, comments? Okay, Anton Hutchinson on Facebook is saying, hi, good evening. True talk. Well said. You're so encouraging. Thank you, Anton. These people on Instagram are very quiet tonight, so I need to talk to my Facebook family that I'm now building an authentic relationship with. So I don't normally come on live on Wednesday, but I had to come to share how amazed and how I'm impressed with Cardi B and how she's grown as an artist. She's been truly inspirational. I think inspiration for everything. You don't have to look at professionals or career people to get inspiration. Her work ethic is something that, to me, is on another level. Like, Cardi B does not cut out. Like, every time I think that she's reached her peak in terms of level of greatness or music, Cardi B's like, nah, though. Next level. New level, new level, new level. Another artist that does that as well is Popcorn from Jamaica. Popcorn, whatever. Every time that he puts out an album, it is on another level of greatness. Like, it's like music that you didn't think that Popcorn would have inside of him. So for you as a professional, that's the same energy that you gotta keep. Every time people think that you've reached your peak in terms of your skill set, or in terms of your development capability, or in terms of what you could produce at your job, you got to up the thing though. You have to take it up another level, upskill yourself, get some type of qualification, or change the way in which you do things. Just try to be a little bit more versatile, because you don't want to be, yes, you have to be consistent, but you don't want to be too See me in everything you do. You still want to maintain interest. So if there are no questions, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this Wednesday. But we'll be back for our customary lifetime on Sunday. Few announcements. So most of you asked for us to do another vision boarding session. We're going to do the session on March the 2nd, and those details will drop tomorrow. So our next vision board class, for the safety of my employees, I'm going to do another class, so you guys don't come at us in the comments. So that will be March the 2nd. So you guys have adequate time to plan. So when I drop the flyer for the vision board session, please go sign up before it sells out. All right. Also, we're dropping 2 new courses. We realize that business writing is a major issue, so we're gonna be teaching you how to do business writing, and 3 money moves, how to start a business. In this economy, you cannot have one income. If the job tell you, yeah, clean up your desk and pack up and move, like, what are you gonna do? So we are doing a money moves workshop after Cardi B, how to start a business, and it's a 2-hour workshop. It's only $40, and we'll post the information on here tomorrow. So thank you guys very much for joining, and I hope to see you guys on March 2nd at one of our workshops, whether vision boarding or money moves or business writing. So thank you very much for joining. See you later. I'll save the live for people that came late.